Welcome back to the Hip Hop Barbershop Presents, baby. I'm your host, Dr. Barber, with my co-host, Louis Hicks.
What's good, what's good?
And my co-host, Miss Brooklyn in the house.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. All right, we got some good ones for y'all today. We got some good ones. Yo, we can talk about Jay-Z's Freestyle and how he was getting at everybody. What y'all think about that?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me your opinion. What you think about it?
I loved it. Even though, it wasn't like a real true Jay freestyle, but I loved it because my thing is, it showed hip hop. He didn't try to sue. He didn't try to, do this. He came at him with lyrics, and I'm glad that he took shots at everybody that took shots at him.
Yeah,
I love that.
He was taking shots at everybody, but it's a lot of mixed feelings on social media about that. A lot of people saying it was whack.
Well, every freestyle
they
can
must
good.
not understand acapella, but I got it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I got it. What you think about it, Tip?
Well, for me, it was just a little too much too late. Like, all these people done came at you, Jaguar, everybody been coming at you.
He tired of playing defense.
Yeah, but how you just let this drag on for how long?
Yeah, you have been real quiet.
Come on, it's I don't know. Like, to me, the whole freestyle itself, it was lackluster in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Like, it was an angry kind of diss track type of deal. So, I'll pass on it. I'm not gonna go get no Jay-Z tickets.
He was going off on a lot of people. He was getting at Nicki. He got at Dame Dash. He got at a few people. I guess, he got at Jaguar. He was getting at everybody, but I found a response to that from Dame Dash, talking about some crazy things that, he could say about Jay-Z. He was getting back at him.
Of course.
And it was quite funny. Let me go ahead and hit y'all with that.
That I still wonder about, being that he wants to be funny. Jay's breath always used to stink. And you know why? Because for some reason, don't you hate when they got bad breath and chew Big Red? It's just cinnamon doodle. Nobody wants to smell that. I hope this is not still chewing Big Red with bad breath on that mic, because that mic must have been stinking.
You see what I'm saying?
And then he dressed up like a mic. This is not...
Wow. So, Dame Dash then got back at him. He told him he was dressed up like a mic. And he said his breath smelled like cinnamon doodle.
But the reason why that I can't really get into that, because they've been beefing for how many years now?
Hold on, though. In that same interview, he says no matter how people, he still feel like, he still looks at Jay-Z like his brother.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, Jay said what he said about his teeth tumbling out of his mouth.
Which was true.
And they've been around each other, so he would know if Jay-Z breath smell like cinnamon doodle. For him to say that, and still, it's almost like it's like a love-hate relationship between them two.
Now, Dame is petty. Come on now.
And it was funny. So, other than that.
But don't be surprised if Jay and Cameron come out with a record dissing him.
Oh, he gonna get.
Not be surprised.
See, who he just grabbed? The state property cats, right? Mm-hmm. So we already know who he's starting to ally back up with. You see what I'm saying? Because he had Benny and them out there with him, right? Mm-hmm. Benny Siegel. Who else?
You mean Beanie Siegel?
Hey man, whatever. Benny.
Freeway.
Yeah, he had all them out there, the state property crew, right? So I'm just saying, he's allying up, but I think it might be for a lot of things, because seeing that Nas has been running circles around him, I think Jay is on a vendetta. He might be trying to get ready to, you see how Nas got it, but Nas' team is super strong.
All I'ma say is, He from Brooklyn. And speaking from, somebody being from Brooklyn, y'all better watch out, because that's a snake. I'm sorry. I'm calling it like I see
I mean,
it.
everybody
like,
at this point.
Beanie, y'all, they just better be on the lookout, because if he threw y'all under the bus the first time, it's definitely going to come a second.
That's what you think? You think
That's
so
what I
too?
know.
Y'all be up top there. So,
Oh yeah.
what you, in your opinion, you feel that way too?
Oh yeah. Brooklyn cats are grimy. Every time I went to Brooklyn, I've always had a problem, except for the last time.
That's your fault. That had nothing to do with my peoples from
I'm
Brooklyn. I
just
love
saying.
y'all, Brooklyn.
Shoot, I got shot at. Almost got robbed at White Castle.
Well, that was your fault.
I can keep
See,
going
you was
on.
in the wrong spots.
You know what I mean?
First the Fat Boys
Utica
break
Avenue,
up,
which
now
is the wrong
this.
spot.
Like I said, you was in the wrong spots.
I got peoples all over though in Brooklyn though.
Yeah.
But I had a good time. Brooklyn is cool.
Well,
The old Brooklyn. I don't like the new Brooklyn people. Just to let y'all know, I don't like it.
Yeah, that's when all that stuff happened in the old Brooklyn.
and then let's get on another thing, since we're talking about, up top, New York, whatnot, Brooklyn and all that. What y'all think about y'all's Knicks?
I'll let you go first.
This is gonna be interesting, because I stopped watching basketball, and what was it? When was the OJ trial thing happening, y'all?
Damn, 95, 96?
Yeah, I was heavy into it, and then that little OJ Simpson chase that happened, and then I lost all interest. So just to find out that the Knicks is in the playoffs, doing anything, I'm a little shocked. If they win, I'm gonna be very, very happy.
That's almost like my Bears. We ain't won a Super Bowl since '85.
Wait, we ain't that bad now.
But hold on, y'all ain't even been. We done been to the Super Bowl though, in the 2000s.
Well, last time we went,
Y'all ain't
99.
been in the finals in
99.
Yeah,
played the Spurs and lost.
Shoot, we was in 2006.
And they are playing the Spurs again.
I know.
Ooh, and that boy out there looking like Kareem, man. What's your boy? How you pronounce his name?
Wimbiana. I just call him Wimby. That's how I call him.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call him, Wimby, man. Yo, man, he is dominating. He's dominating.
Yes.
And I ain't never seen nobody that tall just can move like that.
And make it look easy.
And then hitting threes from Steph Curry spots. He was way back he was back there. He still had room. Yo, they coming on tonight, so.
Yes. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks.
Yeah. So moving on, what else you want to bring to him, Big Louie?
Well, since y'all talking hip hop and I like this, let's talk about, I don't know if you heard about it, but it happened 2 days ago. 38 Spesh says some ill stuff about Jada, saying he smoked him on that song.
I'm sorry,
and he called out Jada and said that he's ducking him.
I'm a fan of 38 Spesh, but
I am too.
I'm not gonna let you go there like that yet, man. I mean, you got some stuff, man. You got some artillery, but Jada do too. And Jada done went up against some heavy hitters, and I ain't seeing no losses on his resume.
It'll be a good battle.
It'll be a good battle, but I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. It'll be a good battle. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
It'll be a good battle because I rock with 38 Spesh. I like the fifth shot and all that. You know what I'm saying? Fifth shot really got me, but the joint with him and Benny the Butcher, the first joint that I heard them, the fire joint. That was. Boy, I think I played that over and over and over and over again. Yeah, I messed with both of them. I rocked Jada's little bruh. I went back into it, you know what I'm saying? So I've been rocking with the locks and all that, but them two battling, man, that's gonna be something else. I like to see it. I like to hear what they got to say. Definitely Jada. Jada is witty with the words, so
yes.
And so is Spesh though. But I've been. It's the longevity thing right now. Who's been in the game the longest? And Jada been, 38 been doing this thing. can't even take nothing from him. But is he on the level of, as far as longevity? But he's on his way. I could say that. You know, what you think?
I think the same thing, man, because I've never heard him say a whack verse, 38.
I haven't heard him say nothing whack, man.
And number two,
and I like how he be,
I know. He sounds like one of them, like they said, one of them cartoon characters, but also he represents Rochester, New York. And a lot of people don't know about Rochester.
He's rock. He be rocking.
Yeah, man. And he's really, like I said, him, Benny, Conway, and I like, you know, the gunman. He got a crazy voice, but he got dope beats. That whole upstate, remember, during the pandemic, they held it down for us, hip hop wise, because we was losing. The city was losing. Them upstate guys, them upstate boys did they thing, and they held it down. Yeah, I got to give them props. Shout out to Griselda and 38.
No doubt, man. I'm just saying, things is getting crazy. So, what you got for us, Miss Brooklyn?
So I just want to touch on the Tim Hortons situation. 75-year-old grandmother who died after having an altercation with the employees in there. Now, I'm going to say this. Definitely sorry that this woman, lost her life. I'm sorry that the incident even occurred. My whole problem is people are talking about the respect aspect. Like, how far do we go with the respect where one individual is being demeaned and we stand around and let it happen because it's a 75-year-old woman? What about the 17-year-old? Like, what are we teaching her? What are y'all thoughts?
Only thing, I can't speak on how the whole event went down. I just know what I seen on the video. When I seen the video, the lady came in there. I didn't see her with any items that she might have been disgruntled about. I seen her coming in waving her hands. She had a lot of energy, and I seen her getting, within arm's reach of the other people. Like she wanted to come behind, the counter at one point. And so, seeing that and seeing how it almost, because it looked like the lady that got in between them, she just touched her to try to get separation between her and the young girl. And for everybody to sit up there and say that she that lady pushed her, she didn't push her. She wasn't aggressive. She was trying to separate the two. She had to have some level of contact. You see what I'm saying? I didn't see nothing aggressive until after the woman she poked her finger in the lady's face and knocked the glasses off. And that's when that's when everything went awry. Once you start, you touching her, placing her hand to try to stop you from hitting somebody or trying to keep y'all apart is different than poking you in your face and knocking your glasses off. So, I hate that it happened to, the older lady, but she kind of like instigated that in this situation. She probably could have came in a little calmer and handled that a little better. And I'm sure that she's probably been in a lot of altercations before, from what I understand. And if she knew that she had a heart condition, I'm pretty sure she knew that too. You might want to chill out, Don't get yourself all riled up and emotions all riled up, and I think that's what happened. And in the midst of it, she lost her life tragically.
But what happened? Why was there commotion? I don't know the story.
It was a messed up order. The order was messed up.
What kind of
She
order?
went through the drive-through, and it's a breakfast place. So, coffee, donuts, things of that nature.
Yeah, I think she was. But she didn't come into the store with any items.
Other than her purse.
Yeah, to be disgruntled about. You're supposed to bring back and show them that, look, y'all, you know, my order is messed up. Can y'all redo this? You know, you might have been running late for work. Maybe, I don't know what the case might have been that made her get the way that she got with the energy that she had from what I seen.
At 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You on 10 already?
Yeah, so.
Some people are, depending on what they did the night before.
She might have had a, you know, a messed up morning or whatever, but you can't take it out on other people.
Be that way where I'm at on my job.
Right.
But my thing is this, though. Now that I'm listening to both of y'all talk about it, it seems like a lot of people now are dying at restaurants, drive-thrus, just because the order is messed up. So I think they need to teach people, or they need to have a different way to give the food. Like Chick-fil-A, for example. You see they have the people outside and they give the order so that way there's no direction with the drive-thru and this and that. I think every restaurant should follow that style.
Nobody has to interact with the...
Right. Just in case it's something
they get
wrong.
ready to start... It's going to be like that anyway, man, because the way AI is taking over, they already got some places that's fully automated serving food.
Gonna beat the robots.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wish AI would take over. You know why? Being somebody that worked in the service industry, I've seen how consumers are. You're not happy when it's a human. You're not going to be happy if it's automated. So at least if you have an automated system, you can yell, you can scream. You're not getting any emotions out of that AI generated response. And that's what people need now, because when you had the humans, you abused them. And it's just that simple, because I'm sorry.
And they feel like they got the right to.
Yeah, I mean, the 17-year-old, like I said, everybody's talking about the 75-year-old. What kind of experience was that for somebody who's 17, who's just getting into the work world to deal with?
Yeah.
You know, like, think about it. And I had somebody literally say, well, she was 75. Okay.
Well, you know something, it's something that's in our community when it comes to people who serve food. It's always something like y'all feel like our people be feeling like they could talk to them in the old kind of way, and that their job defines who that person really is. And that ain't the case. That's just their job. They might whoop your ass. You know? Simple as that. Quit talking to people all crazy. And then on top of that, you got people that talk to people crazy and you still expect them to serve you your food 100% untampered with.
Be careful with that.
You see what I'm saying? So you know what kind of world we living in. Let's just keep it funky. If you don't want your food messed with, you better watch how you talk to the person that's serving it to you. They might make mistakes. It's a way to talk to people. Some of y'all need to watch y'all's motherfucking mouth.
But you know what, too? Sometimes it's the people that's serving the food, too. Sometimes they have an attitude when you roll up. I've experienced that.
Sometimes. But more times than that, because them people need their job. So you might get a couple of disgruntled, nasty people. But you get more people that get smart aleck and try to talk down on them people than you get that.
That's true.
Well, I'm going to say this. Any service industry. And I don't care what it is, food service, calling customer service, whatever it is.
Crazy,
when
man.
you need help from somebody else, you got to learn how to, bite your tongue a little bit. There's a way for you to be nice and nasty at the same time.
Just talk to them the way you would want to be talked to. If you don't want to be cussed at and called all out your name because you made a mistake, then don't do that to nobody. Just that easy. A lot of people feel like they allowed to do that, like they above people. And a lot of these be a lot of ghetto ratchets.
That's true.
Harachetangs who really don't even know how to conduct themselves when they go out. So let's get on that. But check this out. We're going to take a brief break. We're going to come with part 2 in a little bit, all right? Yo, this is the Hip Hop Barbershop. It's Octa Barber, Miss Brooklyn, and Big Louie Hicks all up in your eardrum.
What's good?
We'll be right back.